March 12th, 2019. We just found out that I'm pregnant today. Just literally got home today. This morning Anthony picked me up from the airport. I got home from a trip to Nashville, coming back from Bachelorette, and I just decided to test. Anthony was like, well, you know, you're about to get your period, so, you know, you could test. And on my app, you know, I log all my symptoms. It did say to take a pregnancy test today. Logging a little bit later, and I kind of wish that I pulled out the camera earlier, but we didn't, and it's okay. I kind of feel like we got our initial reaction before when, you know, this happened, and that was probably more of a shock than this time. I was pregnant before, and I tested 4 days before my period and got a very light faint positive. Well, today was a very strong positive.
It was an opposite, yeah.
I will show you guys the video, pictures, but we've kind of been like running around today and just like in awe, and we cried. Well, I cried a lot. It's super emotional. Of course, it is so early. I'm literally only like, if I'm calculating correctly, like 3 weeks and 5 days, so it's super, super early. But my parents know what has happened, and I'm going to tell my mom today on Mother's Day. I figured it would be really special. I wouldn't normally do this, and clearly I'm not going to be sharing this for several months, but you will see the reactions. And I will show you guys the tests later. Anthony actually, the lighting keeps going in and out, sorry about that, but Anthony actually said to me, why don't you take a digital? And I'm like, no, I'm probably not gonna come up. And it came up right away. And before, I never got a digital test that said pregnant. So he's feeling super confident. He's just been all smiles today. So have I, but I'm also just emotional and just, you know, nervous, of course. I don't want anything to happen, and, you know, but we're super excited. I've been feeling like sick today. I also am sick. I'm sick with a cold. I'm feeling a little bit better today, but I was literally sick the entire weekend with like the worst cold. It's kind of funny like the way we found out, because it's not like I like filmed anything, and I kind of wish I did, but Anthony just walked into the bathroom, and I like let the test just sit there, and walked into the bathroom and he's like, you're pregnant. And I was like, what? And then I just started bawling, and yeah, I mean, that was pretty much it. So, I mean, I kind of wish I got it on video, but I feel like it was just a really sweet moment for us, because clearly...
And then I pulled out 3 other tests.
Yeah, and then we did like a few other tests, and they were all like very strong. Like the strongest line I've ever seen. And like I said, guys, you know, I don't know if I'll be sharing a video or what I'll be sharing about my miscarriage, but I tested, like I literally had probably like 15 to 20 tests, and all of them were like light positives. Like they were never ever strong.
Like, yeah, you could like you could see the line, but you'd be like, yeah, there's a line there, I think.
Yeah, this is like clear as day.
2 big
strong positive. So,
and the digital,
of course, which, yeah, so we're feeling pretty confident, but you know, you can never be too sure. I mean, like, I don't want to get my hopes up, but we're gonna celebrate today, and like, we're gonna make it a positive one. I feel like this is a gift, and I feel like my pup-up is like looking down on me, and I always think about when I went to that medium, and when she said that there was gonna be, or there's a baby girl actually, well, they said in a pink blanket, but they said that my pup-up was holding a baby in a pink blanket, and I just always think about that. So I don't know. Oh, long story short, a long intro. We're on our way to my parents, and we have just like Mother's Day gifts for her. Anthony actually got some things from the Eagle store, the pro shop, and then we have another gift, which we're just gonna like nonchalantly just like hand her an additional gift and be like, oh, this is just another something small.
Like the size of a chia seed. Or chai?
Yeah.
Chai seed?
No, it's chia. poppy seed, whatever. So we will share that with you guys. I don't know if it'll be in this video. Maybe we'll be putting it in another video. I'm not really sure.
Who knows?
So yeah, I think that's everything. We will vlog when we get there. It is the next day. I just called to make my first appointments. I'm feeling really confident this time. I don't know. I think because I just never got such a strong positive, you know, when I had my chemical pregnancy, I just got these very light positives. They never, you know, showed up darker. They kept getting lighter, and especially because I never got a digital that said pregnant, I just feel like it was just no real like confirmation for me. I feel like it's just something you know with your body too, you know. This time around my symptoms are slightly different, and I think a lot of that has to do with, you know, the hormonal imbalance that I experienced, which caused the, you know, early miscarriage. And that's kind of what they call it, is a chemical, because you kind of produce the hormone but it just never progresses. And day after day when I was bleeding, the hormone just diminished, and that's why I never got a strong, you know, positive test. I am so excited, and I am so incredibly happy that I was able to get pregnant right away after waiting a cycle. And it is truly a miracle that this happened, because we didn't really have a chance this month. Like, I really did not think it would happen. Just trying to stay positive. You know, when you go through something like this, it's always in the back of your mind, and you kind of feel like, oh, I just don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to be, you know, too happy about it. I don't want to, you know, celebrate it too much, because I don't know what would happen. I don't know what's going to happen these next few weeks, and we just got to take it day by day, and that's what we're going to do. We just want to tell our immediate family right now. We don't want to tell like any of our friends or anything like that. We want to just kind of keep it between the family right now until, you know, we have our appointments and I am further along. By the time you guys are seeing this, I will be 3 months. It's so weird to say that. If I felt like this was not really happening, then I definitely wouldn't have went out and got things to share it with my parents. But something's telling me that this is it. So yeah, I just wanted to like come on here and kind of share that information with you guys. I'm looking so rough and I feel terrible. This month I've really just left it up to God, and you know, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. And I definitely had faith, but I really just didn't focus on it. And I feel like that was kind of, I don't know, I just wasn't stressed about it. I wasn't nervous. I kind of just like, it was in the back of my mind, but I didn't think about it every day. Like, I was so busy. I just got back from a trip and I've had a lot going on, and I just really didn't think about it. We waited a whole nother month and I got my period, and we waited until after that to, I guess, try again. But again, like I said, we had very little chance, and it's honestly a miracle that this happened. It was something that was like so special with us finding out. And you know, sometimes I feel like not everything needs to be on camera. Not every little thing needs to be documented. I know it's something that you guys would have wanted to see, and I kind of wish, like I said, I kind of wish that I did get it on video. But at the end of the day, it is such a special moment between me and Anthony, and sometimes not everything is on video, and doesn't always have to be on camera. My appointment is in 3 weeks and I will be 7 weeks pregnant. That is going to be my first ultrasound, and I cannot wait to share that with you guys. I can't wait to document that. So really looking forward to this. This is what my stomach looks like right now. Not much, but bloat But I just wanted to show you guys, I guess, my journey. Here we go. This is starting. There's a little tiny poppy seed in there.